Greetings, Ranger Geeks and Morphing Freaks. Welcome to the Morph-A-Mania podcast. It's time to recap and review another 3 episodes of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1 with us, the Harvey Weinstein of Power Ranger podcasting.
God, what the hell? Oh my God. Well then.
After 10,000 years, he's free. It's humanoid.
Oh fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I am just shook from that Harvey Weinstein comment. Hello, I'm a humanoid.
He has a simple explanation for that. It's the Doif.
I'm Doif Man.
And it's me, Mighty Morphing John Ashton. John Ashton, by the way, is, I'm looking it up. He plays Detective Taggart in Beverly Hills Cop.
Taggart's dick is hard, but he won't let you know because he's the boss. See, I ain't on duty, so my dick can be hard.
You dick!
Oh, yeah, him. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Detective Taggart. I'll have to double check that again.
Credit to Damien for giving me the idea for that name. Shout outs.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, John Ashton from Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was the more stickler cop in that movie. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Beverly Hills Cop.
Judge Reinhold was the tall-looking one.
Billy, you don't have to be embarrassed if your dick gets hard.
Yeah.
You know, they actually just released a trailer for the new one, just to quickly talk about that once more.
I actually want to see that movie. Beverly Hills Cop 4. Why not?
So, to get to today's episodes, firstly, we're taking a look at just the last one-parter in this era, and then we finally reach the end of an era.
What do you mean, end of an era? What?
Green Candle.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, but he doesn't.
Sorry, you're right. Even Era is a different song. That was the end of an era Hell in a Cell match.
Well, wait, if that's a Metallica song, that's Fortune, Fame, Mirror.
No.
It's a great song.
I've listened to them play it like twice live, and it's been wicked. So, who's opening this time?
That would be me with Season 1, Episode 33, The Yoke's on You.
Air date November 16th, 1993. Written by Cheryl Saban and an old friend, Terrence H. Winkless.
Wrinkles.
Winkless. It's at this point I literally went and asked, how many episodes of this show did he direct? And I looked it up. He directed 38 episodes of Mighty Morphin.
Sounds about
Holy
right.
crap, that's a lot.
Yeah, he's done that. He's done a few episodes of Zeo. He's done a few episodes of Beetleborgs.
Oh, that shit show.
You know, I still can't believe I sat through the entirety of that and Metallic.
Oh god, Metallics.
And he also just to get it out there, he also did a few episodes of Masked Rider.
Ooh.
I didn't watch Max Rider because of that furry fucker on there.
Furbus.
Furbus. Yeah, fuck Furbus.
What the fuck is that?
Fucking Furbus.
Yeah.
I was curious as to see what else he has directed. He directed a couple of really fun, cool 80s movies. There's a horror movie named The Nest.
The Nest.
That he directed. It looks kind of stupid, but I love this name. He also directed a film named Blood Fist.
Starring Don the Dragon Wilson. Blood Fist. The ring of the most awesome human weapon.
Which is just a bootleg Bloodsport.
I really hope the soundtrack is at least as good as Bloodsport, because that's what made that movie good to me. That and the Jean-Claude Van Damme-isms.
Yoke's on You opens at Angel Grove High, and Tommy and Jason in karate uniforms walking through the halls, and then they come upon Principal Kaplan again. Good to see him back with his Tom Selleck mustache and his toupee that falls off at the slightest breeze.
Oh my god, Tom Selleck mustache? How did I not see that before? I cannot see that now.
Yeah, so turns out there's a talent show happening at Angel Grove High. Ernie is also helping with it. Trini is basically acting as prop master, and there's been a lot of problems with props at this moment. And we get the shot of everyone in the gymnasium for the talent show. Like I said, Tommy and Jason are in karate uniform. Trini is dressed normally. Kimberly is dressed pretty normally, except she's got pink booty shorts. Billy,
Good old Billy.
Billy is dressed up like Garth Brooks.
Just
Where are the dead bodies,
going
Garf? Where are the dead bodies?
Where are the bodies? The families need closure. He's about to cry. He's thinking about all the bodies he's got stacked.
Good cover.
He's clearly a hick, as it were, at this point. And then Zach is dressed in the most 90s pants I have ever seen, with like a bunch of shapes and colors.
I actually wrote for Bailey here, probably one of the funniest notes I've ever written for anything in this show. I just wrote cowboy cookie.
Cowboy Cookie. Yeah, Cowboy Cookie is a highlight of that show. Oh, what am I kidding? It's all a highlight. We get a shot of some of the other talent people showing their talents, and all I'm saying is, like, in every talent show, there's a mime. Where's the mime?
He's invisible.
He's in a box. He's stuck in the box.
Yeah, he's stuck in the invisible box. He's in a glass box of emotion.
I'm in a glass box of emotion.
Then we cut to Bandora Castle, and Finster is at the Monster-matic talking about how this monster is really great and it's going to make Rita really happy. Little did he know, he sent Peter Lorre to Earth.
It's good to be on planet Earth. I'm here.
Yeah, it looks like exactly like Peter Lorre. Peter Lorre is one ugly dude.
Oh yeah, Fang, right?
Yeah, Fang.
Yeah, Fang. Fang is his name. They don't mention it until later, but his name is Fang. He's the monster of the week, and he speaks in a very Peter Lorre accent, like an Igor Peter Lorre.
Like,
not a rant at the end of the Maltese Falcon Peter Lorre, a fucking Frankenstein's assistant bitch Peter Lorre.
I'd say it's more closer to the impression version of him from that one Looney Tunes cartoon where I believe it's the first appearance of Gossamer.
People!
The big red furry thing that chases around bugs in like 2 or 3 episodes.
Oh yeah, that thing, yeah.
I mean, to be honest, if actually, I think I have a better mark on this. He actually sounds more like Engine from Crash Bandicoot.
Back off or be deleted.
That's a good reference. I like that one as well.
Yeah, Fang, by the way, is voiced by Michael Sorek,
All right.
who is a very prolific voice actor. Done a lot of video game and anime work. Malcolm would probably know him best as the tar monster from Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed.
Now you are stuck in my trap.
Holy crap. Wait, like the game or the movie?
The movie.
That movie, like, really stayed in my mind, like, rent-free for a very long period of time, but specifically that exact monster, because if you want to get technical, that monster almost fucking killed the Scooby Gang. All of them.
He really almost did.
And the Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed movie actually felt like a damn Scooby-Doo cartoon.
He's the Thanos of Scooby-Doo villains. He actually almost succeeded in winning.
Yeah, right. It's fucking crazy. Fang is here, and he's here for one thing, and it's eggs. Egg.
Eggs. Cartoon image of Egg Big Show.
Yeah, he's looking for Bald Big Show or Edge.
That's the one and only OSW ripoff reference we'll do in this episode. I promise. Cross his fingers.
To be fair, it is pretty funny seeing a Bald Big Show look like an egg.
It really is.
Isn't
But
it
I also, like, for context, we also call Edge that as well. So I just imagine Bald Edge, like, on an egg.
Attitude Era
Egg.
podcast always also calls him Egg.
Yeah, a lot of people call him an egg. I don't think we're stepping on any toes by calling Big Show an egg.
No, Edge as Egg.
Oh, that too, yeah. Bulk and Skull are here. They find some boiled eggs in the back.
On the eggs. I found the eggs. On the eggs. On the eggs.
And Principal Kaplan comes in and is like, what are you guys doing? Skull comes up with a very good excuse, like, oh, Bulk was just back here to check our instruments. He just wants to see that they're good. And then Kaplan throws it right back at him, like, okay, that explains Bulk. Now why are you back here? and then Skull pulls cymbals from off screen and says, oh, I'm just checking my cymbals, Principal Kaplan. Smash, there goes the toupee. Also, I really need to point out Bulk and Skull's outfits here. Bulk looks like a 90s hobo with a giant, like, a bean toque, like a very fat toque. It doesn't work on him at all. And the leather jacket it's pretty good. But Skull's the real highlight. The chain, like, leather fucking spike-studded jacket, and the sunglass monocle.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about the monocle. It's so good.
He looks like he just walked out of the Blue Oyster.
Move it, move it, move it!
Oh, no, 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 no. You know, as a kid, I never understood that joke. I thought, like, why are they scared of these men? And then I grew up and go like, oh, they're getting annihilated in their butt.
Yeah, they're getting an annihilation for free.
We work hard, we play hard.
And after the blue oyster there, speaking of blue oyster, here comes the blue piranha.
I think it's supposed to be a catfish in Jew Ranger.
Really?
It's hard to tell. I don't know what it's supposed to be in Jew Ranger.
Oh, by the way, sorry, you forgot to mention Tommy's side quest because he said he forgot the belts and he had to go.
Oh yeah, I did forget Tommy's side quest because they forgot the belts.
And that's his reason for not being there, so he had to go for his side quest.
Where he spends another side quest fighting like another bunch of putties and probably ends up leaving his communicator.
So then we cut back to Bandora Castle, and Rita is like, who sent this monster to Earth without my consent? Goldar speaks. Bad Goldar again.
It's a shit voice again.
Inconsistency continues. The good news is it's only for this episode.
Thank God.
But we get the actual revelation that Finster sent the monster to Earth for Rita's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Rita.
birthday, Rita. She says, oh, well, it's great that he did that and all, but the monster's probably going to need a hand. So Goldar, Squat, Babu, you guys head out and help the catfish, help Fang, and then they just pop out of the frame like they're instant transmission again. No effects. There's just one frame they're there, the next frame they're gone. Then we cut to Tommy walking through the park, headed for to wherever their belts are.
And he kicks a leaf.
Yeah, he kicks a branch. Like, what the fuck did that tree do to you, Tommy?
It's like, damn, Tommy, you have some sexual frustration there.
He looked at that branch. It's like, you stole my color. Then we get a putty fight where the putties act like monkeys.
They always act like monkeys, though.
Yeah, but this is the first time I noticed it.
Oh, okay, all right.
They really do act like they're just like gibbons, like some long-armed monkey fucks.
They're the world's worst chimera creation done by that one superhero from that Batman cartoon, Batman the Brave and the Bold, Wannabeast.
Wannabeast, how you doing?
My legs are fine.
He had like a weird luchador mask, and he could like take two animals and combine them together.
What?
That's so fucking stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
Worse than the Clock King?
Yeah. Okay, Clock King was cool.
Clock King was cool.
I mean
Condiment
Eggman.
King you think is stupid.
Condiment Man, yeah.
Condiment King.
Condiment King and Eggman.
Egghead.
But I give Egghead a pass because Vincent Price played him. Yes.
Explain.
There's a one fun spot in this putty fight that I like to mention. He grabs a couple of putties by the arm, flings them back to back against each other, and then kicks them, and bells ring. And I thought that was pretty funny. But unfortunately, this fight was for naught because one of the putties grabs his communicator. He didn't leave it in the bag. Then he backs into a trap. And yes, he is snared by the most powerful being in Power Rangers history, Annette. Every time the fucking net.
And then his Morpher falls from the net.
Morpher falls from the net. The communicator does not. Then we cut to Squat, Babu, and Goldar out in the field. Squat and Babu are complaining about being hungry. And then they see two eggs. Squat immediately runs down and grabs an egg, cracks it open, and starts drinking it raw like he's Rocky or something.
Oh, God.
Just complete just barbarians, just like not cooking it, just like as you said, just full Rocky one. Just
when he drinks it up, and you can see it going into his fucking gullet. It doesn't even look like like an egg. Like there's no yolk. It looks like it was already scrambled, like it was already whisked up and then poured into his fucking mouth hole. Then Fang shows up, and Fang is like,
"You ate my Goonie bird eggs."
He's like, do you know how rare these things are? You can't just go buy Goonie bird eggs at a store. And then Squat says,
they were good.
You want to
And-
tell them what it was from the Sentai version because it's dark as fuck.
I wonder what's happening in the darkest timeline.
Yeah, I mean, in the Sentai version, Fang laid those eggs, and yeah, Squat just drank her, I guess, children. And yeah, that's the plot point.
Yeah, watching this, seeing this now, and knowing about the backstory is like Fang crying about, oh, you eat my Goonie Bird eggs, and he's crying over fucking lunch. Meanwhile, you know the backstory is like, oh damn.
And also, I pointed out in this scene that Fang's eyes look like giant 8-balls. That's what happened there. Back at the school, they are still waiting for Tommy. Jason's really worried about it. And then, what was it? It was either Trini or no, it was Kimberly. Kimberly says, oh, what, did he go to Japan to get those karate belts?
I understood that reference.
He's well up since he does this like every single time.
Yeah, at this rate.
Yep.
It's fucking crazy. And then perfect timing, the communicator goes off, and then they, as is tradition, go like 5 feet out of the public gymnasium into the public hallway, and then get teleported to the command center.
It's always that hallway. People can see you. Also, fun fact, Kim's line to Japan.
You had to go to Japan to pick up the black belts or what?
The actors did not know this was a Sentai series until years later.
It is pretty crazy. They get teleported to the command center, and Zordon gives them the sticky icky about Fang.
Sticky icky. So Zordon, give me the sticky icky.
Give me the lowdown on fish
Oh,
motherfucker.
you're on the real low now. Get sorry ass out on the street.
Jason is pissed off. He says, Zoldan, what's going on? And Jason, Tommy did not answer his communicator.
The tortures I think about when you use that voice. I'm going to pain.
Pain. Without love, pain.
Can't get enough. I look, Malcolm, I want to say I'm sorry. I love this voice too much. Zordon explains that, oh, Tommy hasn't been picking up his communicator. Kimberly's like, oh, we should go help Tommy first. And then Zordon negs Tommy while he isn't there. He says, oh, I'm sure Tommy can handle this on his own. You guys need to deal with Fang.
Damn, Zordon.
And now Zordon's negging on Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy negged on Kimberly so hard that now fucking Zordon is negging on Tommy. They more, and then they cut to the fight. Everyone's there. Goldar says, oh, the Power Rangers have all the Goonie Bird eggs. If you go over there and defeat them, you can have all the Goonie Bird eggs you want. And then Babu says,
with sprinkles on them.
Ew.
Babu is amazing. They fight as per usual. Fang is actually doing decently well until he gets a few too many slices to the back, gets knocked away, and then Babu, Squat, and Goldar run into the frame, and Babu says,
Better leave or I'll be forced to raise my voice in anger. Go get him, Fang.
I'm telling you, Babu's the GOAT in this episode.
Yeah.
That has the same energy as, you know what?
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I love that fucking clip. It's very funny. And they, once again, with Goldar's help, they fight the Power Rangers off and have the ability to get away with another flaming sword attack from Goldar. They get away. Fang is pissed off because he doesn't have his Goonie Bird eggs.
Eggs.
That's some good lunch.
Yeah, I guess these eggs are really, really good. If not, Fang would not be bitching. And then Fang goes away from Squat, Babu, and Goldar, and he's off by himself, and then Rita starts laughing. Rita is now there. He says, what's so funny?
What's so funny?
Rita says, oh, if you listen and obey me, I will give you all the Goonie Bird eggs
Gosh, ain't I repulsive?
you want. And then Fang is like, prove it. And Rita's like, okay, look at this. And then she aims her staff at a couple of broken Goonie Bird eggs on the floor, and there's a fucking Pokeball sound as she repairs them.
Also, when she repairs them, his tail is shown, and I swear to God, it looked like a dick.
That's a dick.
Yeah, I hope you didn't bring that up. It really, you pointed it out, and I hate you for that.
-5 stars!
You lose. Good day, sir.
And then she breaks them again with another Pokeball beam. That's the plan, is now after he swears allegiance to Rita, she just makes him grow out of nowhere.
And she's like, what, 2-3 feet away from him, and she throws a thing?
Like, literally right next to him. And she throws it. It's like, okay, fair enough. But good job alerting the Power Rangers where you are, and also that they need the Zords. Speaking of which, they make the Megazord.
Cue Zord sequence.
The best.
And as they all jump into the Zord, Kimberly Billy's line that really like spoke to me.
Let's nail this fuck-tooth bully.
But the way she said it, it sounded like, let's get this fuck-tooth bully.
Let's get this fuck-tooth out of here, bitches.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Wait, no, what if she said, let's get this fuck-tooth, Billy?
It alone gets 2 snaps up.
I almost said that, and I was really hoping that someone else would bring it up.
Oh my god.
And your t-shirts are too tight too, Billy.
You think you can wrestle the total package?
I don't know.
I'm pissed now.
I don't even know what's it called.
Super Brawl Saturday?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Gold.
Truly gold. So anyway, they form the Megazord, and there's literally like a very small fight, like 30 seconds this fight lasts. And then it ends with Fang actually pushing the Megazord away, and it lands on the ground. We cut back to Tommy, who's been in the net this whole time because it's the most powerful being in Power Rangers.
Boy, if you don't get
Weed. He finally slipped out of the net and is now hanging onto it, and he swings and double kicks the 2 putties that are guarding his morpher and communicator.
And he kicks one putty and doesn't even touch him.
After that, he does like a little martial arts sequence. He doesn't even touch the putty, and he goes down. And then he morphs and summons the Dragon Zord. Damn it, Dave. Dragon Zord comes walking over, and they immediately make the Dragon Zord in fighting mode, which means they reverse the footage on the Megazord.
Cue Ultra Sequence.
No, it's not even the Ultra Sequence. It's just the Dragon Zord in fighting mode and the T-Rex fighting Fang for a bit. By a bit, I mean literally like 2 swipes of the sword and 1 claw attack from Fang, and then they immediately go into Ultra Zord.
Okay, there's the Ultra Sequence.
Also, instead of fighting out in the mountains, they have a new setting where they fight near a dock or a dam.
The warehouse district.
Yes.
Because it's an actual warehouse, which we've confirmed is not a building. They fight, and the Ultra Zord comes out and absolutely destroys Fang. Fang disappears, and then we cut to a 5 seconds of Rita on a green screen saying, "You'll pay for this."
I can't unsee
And then
that.
cut to Cowboy Billy.
Yeah, we cut to Cowboy Billy and everyone back at Angel Grove High for the talent show. Ernie sees them walking in and is like, "Where the fuck have you been?
Damn,
I've
you
been
kids.
stalling the crowd for 30 minutes. You're on."
You're expelled.
Ernie, you don't have that power. Yes, I do. Fuck
Ernie has
you.
the
Turns
power
out that
to
Ernie's
expel.
vice principal.
Vice Principal Ernie. I'm so for that. We get Tommy and Jason's martial arts performance for the talent show, and it's actually pretty cool. It's like a normal, basic, karate pattern that you'd probably learn for like your blue belt, but it's very fun, and it has the spin kicks as per usual, and they both break a few boards with 1 punch. The only thing I have about this bit is that 1, it's pretty cool, and 2, as I was doing research for this episode, for the recording, I found a review of this episode online. I'm not going to say by who because I don't want people flaming people.
Everybody got that?
He literally says, "Oh, this karate sequence at the end is stupid. I literally have seen Hercule do this with a stone block and also tear a phone book in half. These 2 teenage losers have nothing on Mr. Satan." And I'm like, you're comparing an animation to live action.
Yeah.
Not just animation. They're comparing like one of the fucking, let's be honest, in Dragon Ball Z, the actual strongest humans out there, like least strongest still, but again, that's still some bragging rights. But these are still fucking teenagers.
An adult versus teenagers. And even still, I'd say even with the Power Rangers, they're on a relatively similar power level.
I'm just imagining this person. He should have gone even farther. Like, you know what? No, you are a failure to your family. You should be disowned. You should be dumped. You should be left homeless, foodless, blind, deaf, and stupid.
That just sounds like like a version of "you're dead, your friends are dead, your family's dead, your fucking pets are being skinned alive."
Jesus!
One his dog dead.
I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his ass.
Andreas had too much coffee.
What? You never seen the
Untouchables? I know what you're quoting.
So you think you're untouchable?
Word life. This is basic thugonomics.
Damn it.
Oh Don't get me started, otherwise I'll do the whole thing.
Karate sequence actually gets a really good crowd reaction, and they leave and are very happy. And then Ernie says, "Next up is Bulk and Skull.
The main event.
It's Tenacious B."
Ha! No.
And yeah, they do what can loosely be described as a performance. I was really curious as to what they were saying, so I spent hours looking for a transcript.
God damn.
God. Here is the song front to back. My name is Bulk. My name is Skull. Ever get envious watching us roll? We're tough, we're mean, and that's the truth. Cause we're bad. We're bad. All you geeks out there better be scared. Yeah, better be scared. Cause we're cool. How cool? So cool. And that is the song.
Please tell me it didn't take long for you to find this.
It took me at least an hour.
Oh, dear God, no!
If we were in the same province right now, I'd give you a hug.
Yeah, I need to give you a hug next time.
I figured it out. It took me a while, but I did find it. They have their little stupid thing, and after they bomb, also I have to point out, while they're doing this performance, their drummer is an escaped convict. It's literally a guy in prison stripes.
It's one of their lost members of their gang from the early episodes. I don't know.
Also, another thing I need to point out about this whole performance is I love how the guitar strap for Bulk's bass is caution tape. They do the risky business and they flip out, end up on their knees on stage, and no one is clapping. Everyone's just staring at them like this is the most saddest wake they've ever been to. And who is the one person that gives them a few claps? It's Kimberly.
She's a nice girl, but yeah.
And so Kimberly was marked for death, actually not for death. She was marked for pregnancy by Skull at that moment. So that was the yolks on you.
I actually, you know what? I like this episode. This was an entertaining episode.
I'm sorry, I forgot about one last thing.
For fuck's sake!
Completely glossed over it because I wanted to get to the Bulk and Skull performance. But after they defeated Fang, Tommy said, "Oh boy, they've been so great, guys. I hope I could be a Green Ranger forever."
Oh, right in the feels. Right in the feels.
You want to be a Green Ranger forever.
So anyway, let's get to Green Candle Part 1, where Tommy stops being a Green Ranger.
Oh my. Depression time.
Oh my. Time to be sad.
Yes.
So this is season 1, episode 34 and 35, part 1 and part 2 respectively. Together, the episodes were written by Mark McCain, Stuart St. John, Gary Glassberg, and directed by Robert Hughes.
Finally, someone that isn't Terrence H. Winkless.
Robert Hughes, just for information's sake, he worked on Teamwork, Food Fight, Green with Evil Part 5, and Gung Ho.
Oh, the episode Food Fight. I thought you meant the fucking movie.
Never mind that shit.
No, the episodes. Don't worry. We're safe.
I still have nightmares about Brand X.
Brand X.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Anyway, so Green Candle Part 1.
Green Candle Part 1. So we open up with the gang in the youth center doing what looks like a karate demonstration with Zach and Tommy.
I'm sorry, Malcolm. I need to inform you that we didn't open with that. We actually opened with
Today on Power Rangers.
Thanks for reminding me. This is the first time that they've done it on the show with Today on Power Rangers, which the exception of two-parters, which instead of Today on Power Rangers, they'll do Last Time on Power Rangers.
So, yeah, they're doing a karate demonstration.
With some of the best 5 seconds of karate we see them do, because this is probably the two most physically fit actors in the show just going to town on each other.
We're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
It's because it's Tommy and Zach. It's the battle of karate versus hip-hop keto.
So after we get the demonstration here, we get the first talking of what I believe is are they talking about the dance here, or are they just talking about his relationship with Kimberly?
No, I think they are talking about, didn't you ask her out to something? I don't know if it was the dance.
Tommy's going like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I have a chance. And Zach goes like, you dumb fuck. She's been on you ever since day one.
Come on, if I have no chance with Angela, you have infinite chance with Kimberly.
Just dumbass.
I also want to point out Tommy's shirt in this scene. It's
glorious.
It's glorious.
You know what? Oh, it's absolutely amazing. I forgot about the shirt. It's a buy me that shirt. I'm going full 90s now.
Yeah.
Anyways, I can't believe I never thought to do this bit. Meanwhile, at Pandora Castle, using the fucking Transformers music full on awesome.
Yeah, so they're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
They're setting up the map with Bandora as the DM. It looks like Watt's the cleric, fucking Goldar's barbarian,
and Babu is the eye candy. He's the bard.
And so I believe what they're doing is they are setting up the trap for Tommy because they finally have decided to execute. I believe, if we want to be completely honest, Rita's last actual villainous act that is like a victory in hindsight.
A plan that I like to call Option C.
I got
C for candle.
I got a little mini rant on this candle.
So the green candle, a mystical waxy substance that of course is probably made in China and written right on the bottom of the candle. Oh wait, no, made in Japan, sorry. When the candle's wax runs out or when the wick runs out, supposedly Tommy's powers as the Green Ranger will be transferred over to Rita and he will be evil once again.
Also, we got Goldar's good voice in this episode again.
He's back.
Finally, that's right. I'm Jason Voorhees, and I'm here to slay you, the Power Rangers, once and for all.
And then Rita says she has a map and can locate Tommy. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? You mean to tell me you can find Tommy this entire time?
The whole time you would. The whole time.
Even though every other episode trying to get to him, and all it took was a map and this little staff. You can point anywhere and say, "Where the fuck is Tommy?" and it can just find it. You mean you can tell me you can locate Tommy any fucking time?
Don't touch me. I have to go.
If we're being honest, though, if you think about it, she kind of knows where they are most of the time with looking at them through her telescope.
But then, like, they have to put in like some specific thing where they can find Tommy like exact location, even though she's using her kaleidoscope. No, what's it called? The
kaleidoscope,
not kaleidoscope.
Her telescope.
Her telescope, and find them anytime. But for some reason, Tommy is special.
Has her kaleidoscope on another floor of Pandora Castle.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's also a telescope shape. What I love about this map, there's a few locations that I was able to point out. There's specifically 2 locations I was able to read. One of them is Nomad's Land. More funny location is Manar. M-N-A-R. Manar. I hate Manar.
I was thinking more Matt Menard.
Daddy Magic.
Oh my goodness. So we get another scene of them practicing, cut back to the juice bar, and then we get them talking about the dance again, and then we get Zach showing how it's done, basically, as he says, doing his, looks like a ballerina hip-hop keto hybrid.
And who's he doing this to?
Angela.
Pure evil. Oh yeah, Angela. Yeah. Angela. I did not say pure evil. I said Angela.
She is once again as cold as ice,
yes.
Right to his face.
Get alive.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Also, Zach's talking about this is how you're supposed to get a girl right in front of her.
But no, she just decides to be completely cold. So then Zach decides to tell her that, you know what, that's fine. See you next Tuesday. And then Bulk and Skull decide to come out. Why are you guys laughing? I didn't do anything. So then Bulk and Skull come out. They enter the juice bar.
And this is another iconic shot, and it's only iconic to me because the image that Andre has used for the second episode, aka the first episode I was ever on.
Yeah, second and then first. Yeah, it ain't confusing.
And then honestly, like the only thing I remember from this scene is that Bulk does I wrote in the note, Bulk pulls a flying nun and then puts his jacket over his head.
I put in my notes, Bulk is Cornholio.
Are you threatening me? My bunghole will ask the questions.
I'm disappointed in myself. I just saw Beavis and Butthead do America literally yesterday. You know what? Shame on me. Damn Cornholio. I need cheese for my bunghole.
This episode sucks.
Hey, Beavis. This episode sucks ass. Oh.
Damn, how do you do these voices so good?
Yes,
because it's in its cerebral cortex.
It's deep within my brain and lives rent free. Oh.
Get over there!
It is pure agony.
Anyway, so Rita is casting the spell on the green candle, and it's the same shot where the green with evil shot. And I'm just like, where's Barai?
I wrote here, Jin Julia Roberts.
Jin Julia
Roberts. That has all the workings of a 10 out of 10.
I love it so much. And then we cut back to Green Candle Part 1. I mean, we cut back to Bandora Castle praying to Satan. And then I have another note here, which says, it looks like Goldar's seconds away from trying to drink the candle.
And what I love about this bit with Goldar explaining what's going to happen, because he says, he's going to light the candle and the Green Ranger is going to lose his powers.
And then 3 orders of garlic chicken. And then 3 orders of white rice. And then 3 orders of wonton soup. And then fortune cookies too. And then so I think that's about it. And then no, that's it. And then no, and then. And then you can put it in a brown paper because I'm ready to eat. And then no, and then. No, and then. Stop piss me off. I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna put my foot in your ass if you say and then again.
Cut to Kimberly and Tommy, where it looks like Tommy finally is gathering up the courage to tell Kimberly his feelings.
And in the background, there's a guy that shat himself.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The things I forget while watching this show with you guys.
This is why I always put an effort into making sure I have the notes of the background characters, because that's the part that everyone forgets.
So then we find, again, fucking hell, get another putty fight with Tommy because
before the putty fight, Tommy's trying to get the courage and the ducks are laughing behind him.
Alright, here it goes.
Affleck, ask about it at work.
Yeah, the ducks are now negging Tommy.
Come on, you fool.
We went from Tommy negging Kimberly in almost every episode to Tommy being negged by himself to Zordon negging Tommy to now ducks negging Tommy.
The circle is now complete. So then we get the putty fight, and Tommy and Kimberly are, of course, doing all the flips, kicks, and then she straight up does like the Karate Kid remake move where it's like the beginning of his training where he's like, take off your jacket, hang up your jacket, put on your jacket, take off your jacket. And then she does like the double palm straight to a putty's chest, probably giving it a heart attack.
Or at least they're jump starting his heart.
Do putties have hearts?
I mean, they're probably made of clay, so I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, I feel like they're literally just clay and they don't have like souls or anything, so they're kind of like snails.
They're like magically charged clay constructs.
I wonder if they have deep, meaningful conversations about humanity, or if literally what they're saying in putty-ese is literally translates out to
stay off the weed.
That's probably what it is. In fact, that's my headcanon now.
But unfortunately, it does seem they're still smart enough to capture Tommy because that's exactly what they do. And unfortunately, it leaves Kimberly stewing in agony. I just forgot about what's coming up. God damn it.
Tommy gets Tommy napped.
Yeah, and Tommy gets taken to an old place, a familiar place. It's Bobbity's spaceship.
And for some reason, I wrote here, the return of Quagmire.
What?
Hold on. No. I think I remember something about this. We were talking about how he goes back and it's Quagmire or something.
Yeah. It still kills me because even in my notes, I have crossed out Hornswoggle.
Yeah, return of Hornswoggle.
New amazing fight scene with Tommy and Goldar.
It was better than Jason Goldar.
Ooh, hot take.
Jason Goldar is the summer. No, listen to me. Jason Goldar is the Brett Owen SummerSlam 94 of my Power Rangers watching.
Spicy.
It's garbage.
Damn. Okay.
Because it's just Jason hiding in the mist trying to get his communicator, but the fucking fog is so thin that Goldar can clearly see him.
Don't forget, his eyes are red, so he can only see red.
He's a white man.
Goldar sees no color, he just sees red.
He has black hair. No. I hate that fight.
Go to the skull corner.
Finster brings out which monster, Malcolm?
Brings out the Cyclops.
Which
Anyways, so I want to also point out that the green candle looks like it's doing fireworks when it's being burned down, so it just looks like it's an irradiated uranium candle.
Uranium fever has gone and got me down.
Uranium fever is spreading all around.
When the Geiger counter in my head, go state me some government land. Uranium fever is burning up and down.
Is that a Fallout song?
Yes, Fallout 4 specifically.
I had a feeling.
That's probably the song when I think of Fallout. Meanwhile, at the command center.
Let's try this again.
God damn, why don't we have awesome transitions anymore in cartoons?
We really do need more of that.
Do I have to start ranting again? I'm gonna have a bitch fit.
No, we don't. Malcolm, no.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, good.
Meanwhile, at the command center, we get the gang trying to figure out how to save Tommy and figure out where he is.
Mm-hmm.
But then, unfortunately, the alarm goes off, and in the viewing globe, they see what looks like an incredibly pissed off Dragon Zord, most likely from being negged by Tommy.
Also, you forgot to mention Kim steals Zordon's line.
Look, the viewing globe.
Oh, right.
Zordon is just in the background like, that's my line, you fucking bimbo. Also, Dragon Zord isn't pissed off about Tommy. He's just pissed off that Dave fucking broke into his house.
Dave's not here!
Fucking Dave.
At this point, the gang is really giving off energy of a bunch of people who work together and spend way too much time to each other and now just hate each other.
It's just The Office.
Office season 8, or the last one, the worst season of The Office. One deleted scene where this is true. Jim cheated on Pam.
Oh, yeah, no wonder they deleted that. Jim should never cheat on Pam.
God damn it, Malcolm. I would be like if Batman cheated on Robin.
Whoa, what?
And then the Joker's over there like, bro, what the fuck?
I thought we had something special.
Yeah, the Joker's like, oh my god, he's such a homewrecker. And then he just walks off. So then cue the Dragon Zord. The fake Dragon Zord fight after the Rangers morph.
Because it's an imposter like Among Us.
Goldar first 50 Shades of Grey Tommy in some chains and then leaves.
Yeah, he gets him in them shackles. And now I'm just thinking of Gilbert Gottfried reading 50 Shades of Grey.
When he hits my clitoris!
Mr. Grey Tommy will see you now.
Malcolm, you have a better Gilbert Gottfried voice. You say it.
I am not doing my Gilbert Gottfried voice at 10 at night, okay? I will get evicted.
You say clitoris, Robbie may think what the fuck?
No, he will jazz me from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Clitoris!
And then we get a brief fight scene with the putties, and then to the Dragon Zord being incredibly pissed off, and then once again to Zord sequence.
I have a question. This might show up later, so you're free to cut this out. But in my notes, I have how to get burned. When is this?
Get burned! How to get burned!
So then we get a brief fight with the Dragon Faker, and then
we get the Megazord fighting the fake Dragon Zord.
And then Goldar gets beamed back into the holding cell that Tommy is in, and then we get, I want to say, the beginning of round 2 fight, and then Tommy finally actually manages to escape and gets his morpher back. He steals the sword and teleports out of there, and then morphs.
Doesn't he slash his chains at some point, or does he get released by Goldar?
I think he gets released by Goldar to start the fight again, and that's why I said round 2.
The Tommy joins the
And-
fight
and then,
calls upon the real Dragon Zord.
And then he gets hit once, and then transforms from the Dragon Zord to he ends up going through all like the different forms, all the different combinations they've done so far. Dragon Zord fighting mode, they transform into the main Megazord, and then until I think they just stay the Cyclops again.
And the Cyclops, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Cyclops in this episode in the Zhu Ranger, it's supposed to be a Nurikabe, which is a type of Japanese yokai that shapeshifts into he basically makes doors disappear. It's a type of yokai in Ghostwire Tokyo. It's a very, very fun thing to deal with.
Oh, you just gave me an idea for a freaky monster of my own. Like imagine if you break a specific condition, and when you do this condition and then fall asleep immediately afterwards, you wake up, all the doors are gone, all the vents are gone, all the windows are gone. The only thing that's left is the closet, but you have to you have to keep it shut, even though you think it's the only way out, but then unfortunately you're never seen again.
Yo, that's messed up.
Or no, like once you open it up.
Right. Okay.
That's freaky. I think I just came up with a creepypasta. So then we cut back to to completely get back on track. We cut to the command center, and we get them scanning Tommy to see if he's okay. But unfortunately, this doesn't seem to be the end of his troubles.
And then Billy says, I think I can try the Gamma Tri system in order to see if I can do something.
Gamma Tri system? What the fuck?
Yes, that's what he said. A Gamma Tri system. Yeah.
Isn't this also where the exposition for the Green Candle is dumped on the Rangers?
Yeah, once the Green Candle extinguishes, you'll be losing your powers forever, and Tommy acts like, oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, this is where I put into my notes option C for Candle. Because it's literally Rita Repulsa's option C. Like you can't get Tommy back willingly, so you have to just option C out of him. It's just like TNA.
Oh fucks. And now the end of an era. Green Candle Part 2. Yeah. Take it away.
So we start in the command center, and Zordon's saying like, oh, the only way you can save Tommy, and hopefully he doesn't do side quests anymore, is to go into Babadoc's spaceship, whatever you called it.
Bobbity's spaceship.
Bobbity's spaceship. And get the candle
yes,
yourself.
He's going to the Babadook's spaceship.
Babadook. One of you has to go in there. It can't be Tommy, though, because Rita will expect it.
No, actually, no. I think the actual reason he's not supposed to go back himself is because if he goes back, it accelerates the rate at which the green candle burns out.
Right, that too.
Ah, okay. Sort of like using his power drains it, like in another season later on. Hint, hint, wink, wink, titanium.
So, yeah, Zordon says, like, when he has to go there. And then Jason stands up and says, like, I'll do it. Wait, what'd he say?
Oh, yeah, Jason was like, I will do it. I'll do it for my boy, Tommy.
Oh, my God. Drown me.
And this starts Jason's guilt arc.
Guilt trip.
Yeah, this is the start of his guilt trip where he always feels guilty for losing Tommy's powers. And so they're saying, like, how can we go back? Because, like, we don't know how. And Billy goes, I have an idea.
And then he pulls out these his amazing new invention, the giant 90s taser.
The giant 90s tuning forks.
The electric tuning fork. Meant to electrify your enemies and sound good while doing it.
It's either that or you use the electric tuning fork to tune the electric triangle.
So we cut back to Rita saying like, Goldar, make sure you guard that goddamn candle. I'm going to be on your ass if you don't. Goldar goes, okay. We cut back.
Okay.
We come back to command center, and Billy already invented the molecular decoders. So the tuning fork explains that, hey, in order to get to where we need to go, we need to put them in two places and turn them on at the same time. So the park it is.
Everything's fine to start, except, they could have just become the Power Rangers for this and just avoided the hassle. but you know.
Kim is saying encouraging words to Tommy. Jason and the gang are like smiling, goes like, hey, he's getting some tonight. We cut back to Pandora
The
Castle.
park.
And Bob.
Oh no, it's Pandora, yeah.
I said Bob and Squat. What? See, Bob and Squat talking about the Cyclops and how he did a great job.
Right.
Like, you gotta go back to her down and get her. Make sure you do the job right.
You just called Babu Bob?
Yes, I did call Bob Babu Bob.
He's with Pandora.
Scott and Bob.
Scott and Bob.
We cut to the park and the Rangers are setting up the tuning forks, and then we have Bulk and Skulls just making monkey sounds in the grass.
Bulkman and Murder Robin.
Yeah, and they notice the gang on top of the hill, and they go like, what the hell are they doing? Let's go fuck it up for no reason.
Then Bulk does a fat man going up a hill, which is to say, hard.
They do a Batman 60s TV show where they look like they're going up against building, but they're not.
Yeah. And then you can see that Bulk is clearly crying a little inside.
So
and then after a brief fight scene, he ends up hopping in the garbage can, right?
No, they hit up the hill, and Bulk is sweating like a maniac. And then they start a little fight, and they wind up going down the hill.
Yeah, what is it, Bulk or is it Skull that gets in the can?
Bulk as it goes into the garbage can, and
Bulk is in the can, and then he rolls down the hill like a barrel.
A barrel roll!
I think as a kid, I actually attempted the tire trick.
Oh God!
Because of scenes like this, and don't do it.
Don't do it. You can do it. Because unlike this bit where he rolls down the hill, you will not hear funny cartoon noises. You'll hear your suffering.
Yeah, no. Instead, you'll hear your bones breaking.
We come back to the command center, and Alpha 5 trying to cheer Tommy up. All of a sudden, the alarm goes off, and the Cyclops is as the fake Dragon Zord again, and Tommy goes like, but how? Bro, you just fought him last episode. How do you not know it's the fake Dragon Zord?
Yeah, he teleported it away and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yet here we are. Tommy once again thinking with his dick and not with his brain.
Kim's not here.
Well, no, he was thinking with his second brain.
So Zordon goes like, you can't go, Tommy. You're still trying to get your can.
Tommy's about to leave, and Zordon's like, Tommy, no.
No. Tommy, no. Tommy goes, fuck you, I'm going. I'm morphing. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
So he morphs and goes down to the city. Calls his Dragon Zord, and we get a Dragon Zord versus Dragon Zord fight. Pretty awesome. But the fake Dragon Zord turns into the Megazord.
Yeah. Imagine if he combined with him. I wonder what abomination that would create.
So Sarita's seeing this, and she goes like, oh yes, it's going great. And then we cut back to the fight. And for the first time ever, we see Tommy inside the Dragon Zord cockpit, which is nice looking. And the only time we see him in the Dragon cockpit.
Which I'm really surprised they didn't do this sooner. I didn't think he was capable of it. He was his own, the Dragon Zord was alive, and so he had to pilot him only outwards, because there are some other Zords that do that later on as well. But then we get this shot, and it looks cool, so why the hell didn't we get it sooner?
I know, right?
Exactly.
I think they just wanted to say it for this episode.
All right, now let's go get him.
Maybe, yeah. They only save it for important occasions. And then I forget, I gotta bring this up. We get an amazing shot of it looks like the Megazord is being he's wearing a wire suit, and then he just does a freaking flying kick.
It's pretty good. It's giving me vibes of Godzilla's drop kick.
I want to see Dragon Zord do that, please.
We get a really good fight between the Dragon Zord and the Cyclops. They're fighting, and Rita goes like, Goldar, how's the candles? Goldar goes like, oh, it's almost at the end. Ha 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 ha. They don't have much time. We cut back to the park, and Jason goes like, okay, I'm ready, Zordon. What do I do? And Zordon goes, go in, stupid.
Stupid.
Hurry up, dumbass.
Stupid. So he goes in, and then he goes back to the Bobbity spaceship. And Goldar shows up. And we have Goldar versus Jason round 2. Is this a better fight than last time?
Yes. It's not a stupid cat and mouse game in the fog, so that's an immediate improvement.
That's good. That's really good. Because I like this fight. Now that I see it, oh yeah, he falls down in the fog again, and you're thinking, please don't do this shit again.
Yeah, I fucking almost had a hernia.
We cut back to the park, and Kim goes he's been in there way too long. It's only been 45 seconds?
It's only been 1 minute. Fucking Take a chill pill. Jeez.
Yeah. So we come back to command center, and Zordon goes like, "Oh shit, Tommy's getting his ass kicked. We need to hurry this up. Somebody help!" And Zach goes like, "Okay, I'm gonna go in there and get Jason because he ain't doing it. He's not doing anything." And
Zach really is a bigger heavy hitter than I realized in this show.
he's basically second in command. So he goes in and he stops Jason from fighting. He goes like, "Jason, come on, we gotta go. It's not worth it. You gotta go. There's no time." And Goldar is like making fun of him. He's like, "You're all in trouble now." And Jason's like, "But I need to get the candle though."
I'm gonna save Malcolm a brain cell and not do it this one time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Why did I write down lose his life here? What does this mean?
We don't get to him in time, he'll lose his life.
He's not gonna die.
He's just gonna lose his Power Rangers powers.
So Jason leaves, and they go back to the park, and they morph, and they join the fight. Megazord gets called up. And
Cue Megazord sequence.
so they make the Mega Dragon Zord, call upon the Titanus, and make the Ultra Zord. And
He is a friend.
yes, they destroy Cyclops, and Jason goes down and goes like, "Yo, I think I can still get that candle. Wait on me, I'll be back. Hold my beer." So
Hold my beer.
we come
Yeah,
back
you got
to
the hold my beer.
we cut back to Goldar and says like, "Oh
Jason
yay."
drinks while piloting the Megazord.
Yeah. We come back to Goldar and says like, "Oh yes, the candle has extinguished. Tommy's power is no more. Ha 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 ha."
He gets a DUI, Zording under the influence.
Well, no, it wasn't that the candle. It was specifically when the candle runs out. The next time Tommy uses his powers, he would be under Rita's control again. And unfortunately, in order to prevent that, Tommy has to pass his Ranger powers to another Ranger to keep himself from turning evil.
Like we get back to command center, and Jason goes like, "I can still make it, Zordon. I can still make it." And Zordon goes like, "You failed, man. Give it up.
Get over it.
Get over it. I know you're gonna be guilty for the next couple of episodes, but give it up, man." And then we get the saddest parts. Zordon goes like, "Tommy, you gotta give your power coin to someone, or else the power will go back to Rita."
I guess this is it, huh?
And
Guess this is it, huh?
yeah, that's oh god.
It's so sad.
So he gives his power coin to Jason, and Jason gets the coin and the rubber shield.
Jason gets the fucking felt golden shield, which honestly I thought was a cute moment, even though the shield was shit.
Yeah, it was a good moment, but the shield is crap because like it's the American version. And Tommy just falls down because his powers are weakening because like he's being demorphed.
He's being detached from the morphing grid.
So we come back to Bandora Castle, and Rio goes like, "How the hell do we not have the power coin? I thought I won." And Goldar goes like, my bad."
Goldar is our truth.
And we come back to command center. Tommy is still demorphing.
I was actually gonna call him Goldurkle.
Goldurkle.
Did I do that?
God damn it, that's so good.
Yeah, Tommy says he feels weird. Zordon goes like, "That's your body getting used to like not having the power anymore. You were a great ranger. You will be remembered."
No, that's puberty.
God damn it.
You were a great ranger and an honorable man, except for those 5 times you negged Kimberly.
Only 5?
So Tommy goes like, he loses all his powers.
Like 5 dozen.
So Tommy loses all his powers, and now he's just a civilian. He goes like, "I'll miss you guys. Man, you'll see him on Monday, dude.
You're at the same school."
Like, it's not like you're never going to see him again. Well, it is. We'll get to that eventually. But you'll see him on Monday. Come on, chill.
Relax.
So Tommy says his goodbyes. We cut to the park where he's practicing his kung fu martial arts. Kim comes along.
And wants to get her dick wet. What?
Kim goes like, "Hey, Tommy, how are you feeling?" Tommy goes like, "I'm getting used to it being a civilian and all. But Kim, I got something to ask you." It's like,
Anal?
Anal.
Oh my god.
I love the Malcolm. I love when you just say something that just completely subverts the expectation and you break both of us.
Oh shit. Tommy grabs
anal.
Anal?
It's my last day, or why not?
Anal?
Will you stop?
So Tommy grabs Kim's hands, and then they
and does anal.
No, to be serious for a minute, like Tommy and Kim both kiss each other for the first time, which is the first time ever, and then they kiss another time and a second time, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, actually, and
No.
Adam, a fun fact: there's quite a few romances in Power Rangers, but at this point,
Nobody kisses.
Nobody kisses.
But then later on, they go like, violence is cool, but kissing, no, we're crossing the line on that.
Cross the line.
TNA Wrestling, cross the line.
So, no, not yet.
I know.
So Tommy goes like, hey, I've been wanting to do that a long time. Anyway, would you like to go to the dance with me? And Kim says, no, fuck you, and you're a nerd. Bam, bam, ba-dum, bam.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No. He says yes.
Kim says yes. She goes, I had to make you work for it. Like, you couldn't get it that easily.
I didn't want to make it too easy for you.
Now you have to work for anal.
And that's how you end an episode.
So the backstory of this. Jason Frank, this was officially his last episode. He was only contracted for a certain amount of episodes, and plus Barai died in the Super Sentai, so they didn't have much Sentai footage of him. So they go like, yeah, so we're getting rid of you. And Jason David Frank was going to go do the show VR Troopers. He even shot the first pilot of it, and it's on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to be Ryan Steele. Then kids were complaining and saying like, hey, we missed the Green Ranger. We're not eating. We're depressed. And
I was hired for like 10 to 15 episodes. So was there a rumor where when you lost your powers that people around the world kids petitioned to bring me back? They were calling Fox saying, I'm not eating, not going to school, literally. And getting a call from, I don't care, they care about numbers. They care about lawsuit. They care about their perception of public. So they instantly said, we need this guy back. I don't care, bring him back. Kids aren't eating. Parents are calling us, not emailing, because we didn't have all that stuff back then. They were calling the studio, Fox Studios, you need to bring Green Ranger to click. All right, Fox Studios, I can't believe you didn't click. Over and over and over again. And so they brought me back.
We're not eating.
My kid's depressed. He's not eating. Who's this Green Ranger guy? And the legend continues with Tommy. Later, this was officially his last episode.
See, what throws me off is that children weren't just not eating because the Green Ranger wasn't on Power Rangers anymore.
Well, he was like very popular. It's like I wasn't like that. I go like, okay, he's gone. So okay.
I get the point, but also like not to get political, but this is why I'm not going to have kids.
Yeah. And the fact that parents wrote into the Saban Corporation goes like, hey man, my kid's not eating. He's depressed.
Kid isn't eating. He keeps saying, bring back
my kid's not
Tommy.
eating.
Yeah, it's a dog caved in. Okay, we'll bring him back. We'll get someone else to be Ryan Steele and VR Trooper.
By the way, sidebar, what a great name is Ryan Steele.
Yeah, Ryan Steele's a great name. And the guy who played Ryan Steele in VR Troopers went on to be the voice of the Gold Ranger in Zeo. So it was all good for him.
In conclusion,
so what do you think of these episodes before we go off?
The talent show episode was really good. To me, it just seemed like basic filler, so it is what it is. It was just a fun episode, but so far, I'm gonna say this was actually my favorite story episode for Tommy, because it had like actual stakes, and you could see that there's gonna be like consequences for Jason down the line, because he feels genuine guilt for what happened.
Very true. Like I said, this starts the story arc of being guilt-ridden.
So this is a good batch.
Yeah, my thoughts are relatively the same. I loved Yolks on You. There was a lot to talk about. Fang. Yeah, Fang.
Fang.
But just the talent show bits in general. Bulk and Skull's Tenacious D ripoff.
The only thing that's missing is Fang's brother, Joker.
Classic reference to Kamen Rider W. It's a very fun episode as the Yolks on You. Green Candle, I'm going to say it's better than Green with Evil. Green with Evil is not as good as Green Candle, in my opinion. I think Green Candle has the advantage of not being an hour and a half long.
Mm-hmm. It's not like 5 episodes. It was only 2.
Yeah, it has the advantage of not being the first Power Ranger movie.
And they actually like have plot beats that actually make me feel like I care. Whereas Green with Evil was just really long. It was tough to get through. through at times. But Green Candle was very fun. This is a really good batch. I don't know if it's my favorite batch that I've ever seen so far, but it's definitely up there. Strong recommend to watch these episodes.
Yeah, I agree. Like, Yolks on You was a pretty good filler, but the Green Candle Part 1 and 2 brought back painful memories from back in the days. Like,
Of you not eating.
No, not me, other kids, but I found it like, it's alright, but I missed the Green Ranger. Hey, I'm gonna go eat some steak.
Or was it painful because of the anal?
That too. Anal?
Anal?
Stop it!
And with that, I believe that's the perfect stopping point for this episode, so...
Because Birds of a Feather is next, and then Cleanup Club is where we finally see Billy making some godly martial arts moves.
Ooh, we finally get Billy levels up.
Yeah, Billy levels up.
Yeah, Billy levels up since the last time Billy leveled up was with Trini's Uncle Howard.
Yeah, very true.
So next time we're looking for we're looking forward to some good ones after this big, beautiful bow that Tommy Oliver has wrapped up for us for now on this two-parter.
He'll be back. The starving kids at home have made sure of that.
Like, hey, my kid is starving.
But until then, that's it. Until next time.
It's been me. I am Deadshroob, and I very much appreciate everyone in this process, and also I'm really enjoying myself. So that's me.
And I am Humanoid, and remember to feed your kids.
And I am the Doif, and we're gonna eat your lunch. and may the power protect you.